I'll quickly show you how to use mask layers in Affinity Photo. Okay, let's switch across to the Layers panel. And for this document, I have a background image, and then I have these two image layers here, which, if I just show them, are light painting images. Okay, so our goal here is to show both light painting trails at the same time. And we can do this using mask layers because they allow us to selectively show or hide layer content. Let me give you an example. I'm going to hide this top image, and then we have this image here. So if I just hide this one, we have our background image, and we want to keep the sky from this image, okay? So I'm going to show my first light painting image, and what I will do is choose to add a mask layer here. Okay? So this now adds a mask, and it is child layered into the parent image layer. So what we do with masks is we add or subtract to them. And we can do this using the paintbrush tool on the toolbar here. So let me just increase the brush width using my right bracket key, and I'll just reduce the hardness as well for a nice soft-edged brush. So this is where colour comes into play. Let's just move across to the colour panel. So the best way to think of a mask is in black and white terms. Black will subtract from the mask, and white will add to the mask. Notice our current colour is set to black, which means if we start painting, we subtract from the mask. So notice we're choosing to hide the light trail. Whereas if we switch across to white, white adds. So now we can add the light trail back in. Okay? But also there is a little tip for workflow efficiency. So what we might do here is, because we want the sky from the image underneath, we would switch to black and paint out the sky. Okay? Now that is one approach, but I will just undo that and show you another way. So this mask that we have here is added by default as pure white, which means it shows all of the layer content. However, what we can do is go to Layer and Invert. So that mask is now pure black, which means it's not showing any of its parent image. So now all we do is switch to white, and we just simply paint in the area that we do want to show, which is the light trail. Now, there is another quicker way to invert the mask, and I will show you this on the second image. So I'm now going to show this image. Okay, so clearly we just need to use a mask to only show the left-hand side here. So when we go to add the mask layer, if we hold down Alt or Option, that will automatically add an inverted mask instead. So now we've got the mask, we've got our color white, and we can simply paint in the area that we want to show. Okay? So remember when I said to think of masks in terms of black and white? Well, we have a way of visualizing that as well. So if we Alt or Option click on the thumbnail of a mask, we will see it in a black and white representation. And here we can see that I've just missed out a few areas down here. So I'm just going to brush into them to make them pure white. And we can Alt or Option click on the other mask, and again we can see I've just missed a couple of areas here and down here. So it's a great way of just getting a clearer idea of what our masks are showing and hiding. And when we want to exit out of what is called isolation mode, we just simply click on any other layer and we get back to our final document view. So there we go, just a quick look at mask layers and how they work.